What is up, everyone? I'm Chewy, and this is TMP News. Grand Prix New Jersey happened last weekend with right around 4,000 players showing up to play Legacy, even though it was in North Jersey. For those keeping track, that makes it the third largest Grand Prix in history, coming behind GP Las Vegas and GP Richmond. That also makes it the largest Legacy Grand Prix ever, by a lot. I assume it's a lot. I have no idea what the previous record is, and I didn't bother to look it up, I'm not going to lie. It was a lot, though. 4,000 players doesn't quite explain the scope of GP New Jersey, because that only counts people that showed up to play round one. Over 200 people got their registration swag and left, or dropped, or wandered away, or went to play in the seemingly infinite number of side events, and oh my god, there were a lot. I was there at GP New Jersey, asking 3 questions and handing out dork tokens. If I met you there for the first time, it was very awesome to meet you, and if I saw you again there, then it was great to see you again, and I can't wait to meet you all again sometime in the future. It was awesome. And a big shout out goes to the Edison Diner dinner crew that Mike and I joined for dinner Friday night. It was like nothing I've ever experienced before. I love you guys. But while all the hullabaloo was going on in New Jersey, of all places, Jersey? Another Grand Prix was going on in Madrid. 2,300 players showed up to play Modern. That was a problem because the tournament was capped at 1,900 players. Whoops. And apparently this didn't get enough press to make sure that everyone was aware of it, leaving around 400 people supremely pissed off. Wizards attempted to make up for it by creating an impromptu Pro Tour qualifier just for those 400 people. That's an interesting way to work around the problem, right? I like it. And finally, the latest episode of South Park, entitled Cock Magic, sort of kind of featured magic as a major element of the episode. Kenny, of all people, is extremely good at magic, which probably explains why he's so poor. Ding. But he's so good at magic that he is invited to an underground cockfighting ring. Except that the Roosters aren't fighting, they're playing magic, thus the name of the episode. And rather than being preachy and kind of heavy-handed about some social issue like South Park has been known to do in recent years, this episode touches on animal cruelty, the lack of interest in female sports, the usual police ineptitude that you see whenever the police in South Park are involved, and how Stan's dad is, in fact, an idiot. And it does so without shoving anything in your face. There's lots of juvenile humor, absurdity, pop culture references thrown in for good measure. It was almost like watching a classic old episode of South Park that I grew up with. You know, that might explain some things. As far as the magic in the episode is concerned, it's pretty obvious they did enough research to get the point across without actually learning how to play the game. Lots of actual card names were thrown in, presumably as fan service for all the dorks that they knew would be watching. But oddly enough, there weren't any blatantly disparaging remarks made about the game or the people that play it, which is odd, since it's South Park. But whatever, at least it wasn't as bad as the Magic the Gathering tie-in from the Sorcerer's Apprentice movie. Hey look, a cardboard cutout. Did you miss it? Oh my god! But that's it for the news this week. Be sure to comment, let me know what you think, how it did, what I missed, how the editing turned out. I haven't seen it yet, I'll do that later. Click the like button, that always helps. Subscribe to the channel so you'll find all of our updates as soon as they happen. And if you liked it, spread the word, share it with your friends. Let them know that I'm here doing this. Every little bit helps. But with that, I'm Chewy. This has been TMP News. Thank you all very much for watching, and go play some Magic. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, God.